If you're thinking about buying a house in Columbus, Ohio, stop. Don't buy a house until you learn the real status of the Columbus, Ohio real estate market in 2024. Buying a house here might not be a great time for you. I've been in the real estate industry since 2019, and what I've been seeing this year is truly shocking. You definitely want to pay attention to what I'm about to say because it might be the deciding factor when it comes to saving you from the biggest mistake of your life. See, in today's video, I'll reveal everything that I've learned about the Columbus, Ohio housing market this year. Now let's get right into it. And no, just because I'm a realtor doesn't mean I'm going to fluff everything up to make it sound like it's a great time to buy the house. In fact, you're going to get the brutal, honest truth from me. Things are going to get rough from here, so make sure you watch the full video until the end because that's where I'm going to reveal the most important topic which every home buyer should know. So first things first, things are really crazy in our market, just like they have been for the last 4 years. And they're actually saying this year might be the hardest, potentially the worst year to buy a house in Columbus, especially if you're looking for a good deal. Well, there's a few reasons around this. It continues to be a seller's market because we have a lack of inventory. When there's a lack of inventory and you still have plenty of buyers in the marketplace, these homes, they get bid up. There's multiple offers. They're going well over the asking price. People have cash, so they're using that to beat out, finance options or even waiving inspections. So it makes it hard for the average buyer to compete in the market. And believe it or not, because of the lack of inventory, sellers are able to keep their home prices extremely high. And so that makes it really hard, again, for the general public to afford a house. You hear a lot in the news that we have an affordability issue. We not only have an affordability issue, we have an inventory issue. Mix those things together and it's gonna make for a crazy year in 2024 for people that are looking to buy a house. So another thing that we have on top of all those things is things are slowing down in terms of home sales. See, there was over 31,000 sold listings in the Columbus MLS in 2022, and then that number dipped to a little over 27,000 in 2023. In 2024, it's actually probably going to be even less, which is super scary. Again, lack of inventory, high rates, high home prices means for a very tough market. Before I proceed with the rest of the video, I'm curious, what do you really think about the housing market in Columbus in 2024? Do you think it's actually a good time to buy a home? I'd love to hear what your comments, so make sure you share them below. So here's the thing. This slowdown could be a sign of a bigger problem. A lot of people out there are calling for a market crash. Do you think that's something that's really gonna happen? A lot of experts are worried about the whole bubble that we possibly could be in the real estate market. We're already kind of seeing it in commercial. So if prices go down, people are worried that they're gonna be stuck with a home that isn't worth, once was. We experienced that back in 2008, 2009, and that could lead to all sorts of financial issues for people. And the reason why they think that we're in this bubble is let's check out the median sales price in Central Ohio. In 2014, it was a little over $152,000. And then in 2023, it was a tick above $302,000, which is a 97.5% increase. That is absolutely crazy. So if we think about the next 5, 10, 15 years of appreciation, what are prices going to look like then? Or, like I said earlier, are we in this bubble and we're gonna see a pop soon? So what does all this mean for you? Well, let's say you're absolutely set on buying a house in Columbus right now. You need to be aware that you're going to pay for a premium and you're gonna face some serious competition. Moving to Columbus can sometimes disappoint those who haven't done enough research about the city beforehand. You might find that it's bigger than you anticipated, but it's also packed with great attractions if you actually know where to look. So I'm making life easier. I put together a comprehensive guide to moving to Columbus with all the vital information that you need so you don't have to spend any time, money, or doing stupid tours to know about our city. Check out the link below in the description for more details. So here's the deal. I do a lot of research and I want to help you out. So as I study the market, and even though there's been a big issue with the real estate market for the last 4 years, I have found that houses in Columbus, Ohio are still about 30% more affordable compared to the rest of the country. Just this March, the median home price in Columbus is at $299,000, while the rest of the country is right around $397,000. That is a substantial swing. So even though that people live here are complaining about affordability, and while that that does remain true, I think we have to look at it a little differently, that we should be kind of thankful that home prices are where they're at currently, instead of kind of, if you look at the rest of the country, what they're dealing with. We're a little bit fortunate still in this moment. Is that going to change? My guess is yes. So with all the growth of Columbus, not only just in real estate, but everything else, we have started to see a huge influx of people moving here, and our real estate is getting more expensive. But on the flip side, it's more affordable for a lot of people who are relocating from more expensive places of the country. So we are climbing up the list on realtor.com, Zillow, the Wall Street Journal, and we've ranked in the top 10 of all those publications for the hottest housing market in 2024. And I see that this trend is going to continue, because even though a lot of people living here think housing is unaffordable, a lot of people moving here think it's really affordable. And so I think that'll keep us kind of climbing the ranks, or definitely staying in the top 10, something that you guys should keep an eye on too as you kind of look through what's going on in our market. So I can go on and on, but the point is that the Columbus housing market might not be looking good at this moment for some people. But after I finish my research, I think that it's going to get better in the near future. We have an election coming. The Fed will eventually bring down the rates. This will open up more things. And I think municipalities are starting to get, kind of real on what's going on. And so they are opening up more opportunities for builders to build at a faster pace in these different areas. So I think that we're going to see a big turn in the real estate market, hopefully over the next 5 years. While I know that's not immediate for a lot of you, if you're looking to invest in real estate, whether you're an investor, you're a first-time home buyer, you're looking to move up, I still think it is a great time to buy in our market. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Before you head out, be sure to click on the link in my description for my relocation guide. It's jam-packed with all the information that you need to make your move to Columbus, Ohio, a piece of cake. And if you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely love the guide too. If you want more content like this, don't forget to check out my other videos as well.